What is TECHNOVA Solutions Incorporated? TECHNOVA Solutions Inc. is a growing mid-sized technology consulting firm specializing in digital transformation for clients in retail, healthcare, and finance. Over the past 5 years, the company has expanded rapidly, resulting in challenges related to managing data across multiple disconnected systems. Moving on to challenges and objectives. The following is the challenges that TECHNOVA faces. First is the siloed data systems. Data is stored in separate databases across departments, leading to inconsistencies, duplication, and limited data sharing. Next is data quality issues. Consistent data entry practices result in duplicate records, missing values, and outdated information, undermining business intelligence. Next is lack of governance structure. No designated data stewards or data owners, leading to unsystemized data handling and accountability gaps. Lastly, regulatory compliance risk. Lack of systemized policies increase the risk of data breaches and non-compliance with data protection regulations. Next is TECHNOVA's business objectives. First, improve data quality to establish standards for data accuracy, completeness, and consistencies. Next, enhance data integration to consolidate data from different sources into a unified repository. Establish clear roles to define and assign governance roles such as data owners and data stewards. Strengthen security and compliance to implement policies for data privacy, access control, and security. Last, enable data-driven decisions to utilize high-quality data for better business intelligence and decision-making. Under their governance structures, there are 4 roles to follow. First, Data Governance Council. Composed of senior leadership, this council ensures alignment between data governance strategies and business objectives, offering guidance and oversight on data policies. Data owners. They are accountable for defining data definitions, managing data lifecycle, and ensuring that the data within their domain meets business and regulatory requirements. Data stewards. Stewards collaborate closely with data owners to implement and enforce data policies, ensuring the accuracy and usability of data across systems. IT Data Security Manager. They ensure that security measures are effectively integrated into the data governance strategy, focusing on safeguarding data from unauthorized access, breaches, and cyber attacks.
Now for the policies and standards. First, we have the Data Quality Policy. This policy outlines the criteria for evaluating and improving data quality, aiming to achieve high levels of data accuracy and reliability across all datasets. Second is the Data Privacy Policy. It establishes protocols for handling sensitive personal information, aligning with regulations such as GDPR or CCPA to protect individual privacy rights. Third is the Data Security Policy. This policy defines security protocols such as encryption, access management, and regular vulnerability assessments to ensure that data is protected from unauthorized access or tampering. Lastly is the Access Control Policy. This policy implements a framework for role-based access to data, ensuring that individuals only have access to the data they need for their tasks. Now, we're moving on to the flowchart of the processes and procedures of the TECHNOVA on how they handle their data and everything. First is the data collection and creation. The process begins with the gathering or creation of data across the organization. This data might come from various sources like transactional systems, forms, APIs, or external data providers. Second is the data validation and cleansing. After the data is collected, it goes through validation and cleansing. The purpose of this step is to verify the accuracy, completeness, and consistency of the data. Any duplicates are removed, missing values are filled in, and inconsistencies are corrected, ensuring that the data is in a usable state for analysis and decision making. Third one is data integration. After they validate the data, in this step, the data from different departments or systems is integrated into a centralized data repository. The goal is to consolidate and unify data from disparate sources. After the data integration, there will be a data governance review and oversight. Once the data is integrated, it goes through a governance review to ensure that it aligns with organizational policies and standards. And once the data is reviewed, we move on to the next step, which is the data usage and utilization. It is to the validated data. The validated and governed data is made available for use in business intelligence, reporting, analytics, and decision making. Next is the data monitoring and compliance. Ongoing monitoring is essential to ensure that the data remains compliant with the governance policies, security measures, and regulatory requirements. These steps includes regular audits, access control checks, and assessments to identify any risk or compliance issues. Last but not the least, this is the final step, which is the continuous improvement and feedback. This part focuses on continuous improvement, which is essential in data governance. Feedback from stakeholders, audits, and performance reviews is used to enhance policies, processes, and tools. This flow is cyclical, meaning after continuous improvement and feedback, the process will often loop back to data collection and creation, ensuring that the data governance remain ongoing and evolves with the organization. Lastly, we have the plans for continuous improvement. In this plan, we have three parts. First is the regular reviews. The governance framework undergoes biannual or annual reviews, where feedback from stakeholders and performance metrics are analyzed. Second is training and awareness. Periodic workshops, seminars, and online courses are provided to keep staff updated on new data governance best practices, compliance changes, and evolving data management tools. Lastly, we have feedback mechanism. This is when surveys, focus groups, and one-on-one interviews with stakeholders are conducted to gather feedback on the effectiveness of data governance and policies. So that concludes our report on the TECHNOVA solutions incorporated regarding to their data governance strategies. Thank you for listening.